When the earth starts to settle, God throws a stone at it. And believe me, he's winding up.
So, the recent actions between Iran and Israel and Iran has kicked up a whole further fervor of goofy people making up what a reality is definitely going to be and how everything is and all this fucking shit. Look, man, I put it to you like this. I'm with Israel, right? I think that in this struggle, there is definitely good guys and bad guys, and I'm with Israel. I continue to be with Israel. The Ukraine-Russia thing, it's kind of different. Like, I was definitely with Ukraine when Russia just attacked them, but then Ukraine started to do some fucked up shit, and I was like, I don't know anymore. This is starting to get pretty fucking gray, but I'm still definitely not with Russia. But I don't really know if I give a fuck about Ukraine. Like, with the Ukraine-Russia thing, I'm kind of like, I'm willing to just not be involved. You know what I mean? Like, I'm willing to sell Ukraine stuff. That's right. I said sell them stuff. And that's kind of what we're doing now. We've got this minimal deal. And so now we're going to be giving them stuff. And so, right? And because of that, now we have a vested interest in the country. So we've got this sort of thing that we need to deal with. And now it turns into a thing, right? I'm fine with that. You know? If they want to give up a part of something for protection, I'm cool with that. It's not like the mob. We're not going to Ukraine and being like, hey, we're going to tell Russia to just go ahead and attack you unless you pay us. Like, that's a totally different thing. If Russia's attacking them and we go, well, we'll protect you if you pay us. Like, I'm fine with that. I think everybody remembers that I am very mercenary in this. We have this giant military. And what the fuck do we do with it? Put it on parade. Act like I don't give a shit about the parade. Parade was awesome. We put it on parade. And there it is. And we go, cool. And, you know, and we've got stuff all over the fucking world. We got toys everywhere. But we don't really do anything. We don't fight any wars anymore, which is good. Right? That's a good thing. But, you know, I also think that it would be good if the rest of the world wants to go to war with each other. You know, I think that we can be like, hey, we've got a giant military. And whoever's willing to, you know, not only have the right politics, but to also, you know, have the right amount of money. You know, like, what do you want, man? You want like a SEAL team? I'll get you a SEAL team, man. Fucking $5 billion. You get a SEAL team, and we'll even kick in, like, you know, all their equipment and everything, you know, and we'll transport all that shit over. It would be a full deal. You just get the whole unit, right? We'll set up command post, the whole thing, and I'm cool with that. I don't know how the Army would feel about that. I don't know how the SEAL teams would feel about that kind of shit. You know what I mean? But, like, I imagine they would get money. You know? Like, if you're willing to do it, you get the bonuses. You get the active time pay. Right? I'm sure there's a lot of guys that'd be like, fuck yeah, sign me up. That's cool. Hey, man. Right? We got to keep these boys, you know, sharp. And I'm cool with it. I don't like the idea of, like, pressing anybody into going into a place they don't want to go. I don't like the idea of selling forces to both sides. I really don't like that. I think we pick one side. And again, whoever has the right politics and money. Right? Whoever is like, yeah, I want to fucking just kill all the Jews, we kind of go, well, it's not really the politics that we got. We're going to go side with the Jews. And then they pay us and we send in teams. I'm cool with that. If Israel wants to, because fuck around, man. Like, and it's not the Iranian, again, like, this is the problem with all of this shit. There are Jewish people in Israel who are just tired of being bombed. There are Jewish people, or Muslim people in Gaza who are just tired of being bombed. There's people of all different faiths and colors and whatever, sizes and shapes, all around the world who just want to be left the fuck alone. I know, because I'm one of those people. I just want to be left the fuck alone. I don't need you to call me a certain thing. I don't need you to pretend to see me a certain way. I just need you to leave me the fuck alone. I don't need you getting in my shit. I don't want to get in your shit. Just leave me the fuck alone. There's a lot of people like me out there. And there's a lot of people in Iran like that. They're like, man, I just wish these assholes would stop launching rockets at motherfuckers. And I'm sure there's people in Israel that are saying, man, I wish people would just stop launching rockets at us. What we're talking about now is the fucking government of Iran. Those assholes cannot have nuclear weapons. Because the next thing you know, Hamas is going to be setting one off in Israel. I'm sorry. You can never convince me that that won't happen. You'll never be able to convince me that there won't be nukes going off here and there. And we can't have that shit. Not one, not any. I don't trust them. And you want to know why I don't trust them? They've fucking proven themselves to be untrustworthy. They lie and they cheat and they fuck around. And it's time for them to find out. I am fully in support of what Israel is doing with Iran. Because of the fact that I think that what they're doing is a net benefit for the fucking universe, I'm willing to support that. To a degree. I'm willing to give them weapons and equipment. Say, hey, right? Here you go. Here's a whole bunch of rockets. Shut those motherfuckers down. I'm cool with that. Gratis. You're doing us a favor. We'll just call it fucking support. We're just supporting. I'm fine with that. But I remember in the beginning of all this, I remember on October 8th, so many people came out and said, we don't fucking need anybody. We're going to deal with this shit ourselves. We can deal with this shit ourselves. All we want is some fucking weapons and shit. We just continue to want to have the same support that we have had this whole time. We don't need you to send over planes. We got planes. We don't need you to send over people. We got people. We don't need to... No. We'll do this shit. This is our thing. Right? And I was cool with that. I'm like, fuck yeah, go fuck them up. And they did. Man, they flattened Gaza. That's for fucking sure. And they fucking, dealt with a whole lot of Hamas. And then they dealt with a whole lot of Hezbollah because Hezbollah started attacking them. I mean, it was like Hamas came in and attacked them. And then they attacked Hamas. And then everybody fucking jumped Israel. And so Israel's been just going around and fucking up everybody. They've been fighting like 7 fucking fronts. And, man, that shit is rough. And they've been doing it. And it's awesome. And now they've decided to launch against Iran. And now they're like, dude, we need help. And I'm like, alright. I'm cool with giving you munitions and shit. That's it. Like, I don't know what else he wants. I know that we have an aircraft carrier going and prowling around in the waters over there now. I think that is good. Because, we have been helping them this whole time. Like, that's the thing. I don't know what's going on because I haven't heard Donald Trump say, hey, we're not going to fucking support you anymore. We're not going to start shooting rockets out of the sky for you anymore. Like, I haven't heard anybody say that. These latest salvos, from what I understand, we have been fucking taking a lot of that down too. So I'm kind of like, well, what do we want now? What do you want now? Because like I'm fine with everything continuing as is. You guys deal with shit, and we will support you by kind of leveling the playing field where it needs leveling, to just kind of help you along to do your thing. We'll defend you. I'm cool with that. We'll defend you. You want us to help defend you? We will help defend you. I don't want to go and attack anybody. Nah, I don't like the idea of that. Like, again, I'm fine with giving them ammo so that they can go and attack people. Cool with that. But like, because if they're saying, oh, we want you to come in, yeah, I don't know about that. Like, I don't know. Like, I think what a good idea is to just fuck up a whole bunch of their infrastructure and just kind of try and get the people to want to depose of the shitheads. Get them tired of this shit to the point where they go, we're fucking done. It'll be bloody, it'll be awful, but, you know, you grow where you're planted. So if you're growing in a fucking cesspool, it's up to you to clean that shit up. I don't know. I think the Iranian people should take back their fucking lives. I think that would be a quite elegant end to all of this. The shitheads go away, and then peace. Whoa, it'd be crazy, right? So, I mean, hey, shit, I don't know, man. Like, I'm torn a lot with it because I very much see Israel as victim here. And I see a lot of people as victims here of Iran and the terrorist fucking organizations that they have spawned into this fucking world and supported. I've said for a long time that Iran is going to be a problem that sooner or later is going to have to be dealt with. And it seems that now is the time to deal with it. But it also seems that Israel is doing a bang up fucking job. And I fully support them. I think they should keep doing what they're doing. And hopefully at some point this shit ends. And then everybody can kind of go on to rebuilding their lives and getting their shit back together. And then hopefully it doesn't just start again in another 10 years or 5 years or less. You know what I mean? Like, this whole region has been chaos and anarchy and violence for thousands of years. And we cannot give them the doomsday weapons. We can't do that shit. No. Because, like, one nuke goes off. We found out from all of the different nuclear events that have happened throughout history, when this shit goes off, it tends to affect a whole lot of stuff. It's not good. So, and I don't trust that they won't just put it in the hands of fucking nutbags and let them just run out and fucking blow up who even knows what. Like, could you imagine Iran gets the nuke and 5 years later a nuke goes off anywhere in the US? How are you going to in any way be able to sit there and go, oh wow, yeah, that totally wasn't Iran's fault? I mean, are you kidding me? No. Iran gets the nuke, and then within any amount of time, a nuke goes off anywhere. Everybody's going to be like, oh, shit. And aren't you going to feel stupid? Because it's bound to fucking happen. They're too irresponsible. So, I am vehemently opposed to the Iranian government. I don't like them. I don't trust them. I think they're bad people. I don't give a shit about the Iranian people other than that they should better their fucking lives. They should do something about this. It is well within their power. Yeah, it's going to cost lives. That's how freedom works. You either get it at the cost of a lot of people just losing it before they even have it, but the future goes on with it, and that's better. Like, if everybody had the same level of cowardice back in 1700s that we got now, well, a lot of fucking shit would be different. But we'd still be British. I'd talk with a lot funnier of an accent. I don't know, man. The whole thing's hairy. And then you throw in the whole Jew-hating aspect to it as well. And that doesn't help anything. Ever. So, and you got a lot of people on a lot of sides. This is another one of those times where we realize that the spectrum is more like a ring. Because the extreme ends touch and meet at they all hate Jews. Right? There are certain things that they all are willing to do, or that they feel strongly about. They all hate the Jews. The extreme right, the extreme left, they all hate the Jews. So, like, there's a whole lot of that shit too, and a whole lot of people that have no real good reason to hate the Jews, but they just do because it's just a thing. It's a thing to do. So of course, and there's a whole lot of it that just kind of works its way into everything, and you kind of sit there and go, I don't know, I don't really get it, but I know this. The only thing I ever hear about Israel for like the bulk of my life is that the Iron Dome is shooting down more rockets today. More rockets are being flung at them from fucking Gaza. More rockets from here, more rockets from there. They're hitting back, and then it always starts with somebody attacking them, though. It always seems to start that way. And I get it. This is retaliation for conquerings. Well, you were conquered. That shit happens. Ask the Native Americans about it. They were conquered too. But they don't launch rockets into fucking Vegas. Because they realize that would be a bad fucking idea. Right? They just kind of are pissed off all the time about it and go, but shit happens, man. You got conquered. That's the way life goes. And your peoples conquered this land from some other peoples at some other time, and they conquered this land from some other peoples at some other time. Like the Palestinians are like, but this is Palestine. And the Israelis are like, but this is Israel. And the Canaanites are like, but this is Canaan. And the Amorites are like, no, man, this over here is the Amorite. Like, dude, fucking, are we seriously, how far do we go back? Because ultimately, the entirety of that country was fucking Alexander's, and it was all belonged to the Macedonians. So, oh, what? There's not enough Macedonian blood left in the world to fucking restart the empire? Really? Is that? Come on, man. Like, why aren't the fucking? I don't even know. Who the fuck had any of this fucking land? But I know the Sioux Nation wasn't always the Sioux Nation. It was some other fucking nation before the Sioux took it over. Like, dude, how far back do we want to go? This whole shit with California and, oh, this is Mexico. Well, it was Spain before it was Mexico. So what should we give it to the Spanish? Like, there's a whole lot of people in Istanbul pissed off that they ain't in Constantinople. But you got fucking conquered. Now you're an Istanbulite. An Istanbulian. Whatever. That's fucking life, man. Shit gets conquered. There's a whole lot of people in Donbass right now that are Russian. A couple years ago, they were fucking Ukrainian. Now they're Russian. They got conquered. A whole lot of people in Crimea that are fucking Russian now. But hey, Crimea was Russia before it was Crimea. Right? But it might have been Crimea before it was Russia. Before it was Crimea, before it was Russia. I don't know. Wasn't that whole region Rus at some point? Like, so yeah, dude, this whole fucking thing is ridiculous. At some point, everybody's got to go, you know what? I think we should all just kind of get into this society that we're in and be happy to be alive. And quit trying to reconquer old land that's been conquered fucking 1,000 times. And the people who originally lived there have long passed into myth. And nobody gives a shit about them. Now fuck you, man. This is Babylon. Oh my god. Like, insanity. I think everybody should just stop launching missiles at each other. But I'll tell you what, the people who really, really, really badly want, like, massive damaging weaponry are the people who really, really, really should not have it. So, the whole war started with Hamas attacking Israel. I don't like Hamas, so I'm with Israel. Now Israel is attacking Iran. I don't like Iran, so I'm with Israel. Call it what you want. Like, I am not willing to say, well, they're brown, so of course I'm on their side, because that's stupid. They're terrorists. And I'm not willing to say, I just hate Jews. I don't like the whole, the entire, everything that goes with the word Zion. I just don't like it. Man, that's over their problems. I'm over here. They're over there. That's over their problems. I don't mind sending munitions. I don't want to send people. Unless they pay a premium. But, we're not there yet. Wink. But yeah, like, I'm fine with selling munitions. They have said for the longest time, hey, we don't need your help. We can deal with this shit. Well, cool. Keep dealing. Here's some weapons. Here's some rockets. Have fun.